Yeah. From Max Slavo, shtfplan.com. I mean, shit hit the fan plan.com, but it's posted at Zero Hedge. Overtaxed, 1/3 of Americans need a side hustle just to make ends meet. I've always been trying to do a side hustle. For as far back as I can remember being an adult, trying to get some extra income. Got my day job, what else can I do? Got this going on, what else can I do? And just try different things. Many times, okay, that didn't work, that's not working, no one cares about that, not making money there, okay. Then YouTube came along. I had a day job, I was just doing YouTube videos for free. And then I think in 2011 or 12, they decided, oh, we'll share some of this revenue with you guys. Oh, okay, put ads on there. And then they allowed video ads to come on. That's when it got, became worthwhile. And I thought, oh wow, this is perfect. I didn't even expect this. I'm making a little side income. It was great. Of course, then YouTube has reversed things. Now I'm losing subscribers. I'm not gaining like I've always done for the last 10 years. Not in 2019. You're actually going down. Mark Dice, I say it all the time, him too. It was at 1.5. I think last time I checked it was 1.4 something. Almost 1.5, although it may round off to 1.5. Because of what the hell's going on at YouTube. But I thank God for all you guys that follow me and support me on Patreon. I really appreciate that. That's a great side hustle, so to speak. But, I've been doing these videos for a long time. And talking about just like this. 1/3 of Americans need a side hustle to make ends meet. Whatever the numbers, 80% of Americans don't have $500, or half of Americans, whatever it was, don't even have $500 as a safety net should something happen. They got a credit card, but they don't got $500 in cash, like in their bank account, that they could use in an emergency. This is ridiculous. Not their fault, but this is ridiculous to say we live in this country, and that's how half the country's rolling right now. So again, when cryptos do their thing again, I'm going to feel really, really good about myself and how I kept strong, stayed with crypto. Hey guys, I'm doing this. I think this is going to be the future. Do it at your own risk. However, I've already made some moves, and here's what I did. Veritasium, Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin, then Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash. Playing that game, I bought an RV. Used RV with that on a weekend of trading. Those two. That was awesome. I've never done anything like that in my life. Even in recent times, I haven't been doing anything like that. But I will tell you I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Beginning of 2019, I already had my Patreon going. Again, I know you sold Litecoin at 25 and 26, Joe. I know, and I got back in. I had to get in higher, but I got in on Bitcoin Cash rather than just get the Litecoin back, because I knew Bitcoin Cash was going. Well, I can't say I know everything for sure, but I was hoping that we knew Bitcoin Cash was gonna wreck shit on the way up, and it did. It outperformed everything. For the most part, even Litecoin up until recently. And right before that, I switched a big chunk into Litecoin and a few other coins my woo-woo friend was telling us about. But, in 2017, everybody loved, I was getting 500, 600, 700, 1,000 new YouTube subscribers a day. When I used to get 30 to 50, sometimes 80 a day, I was getting upwards of 1,000. And now I'm back down. I'm actually not back where I was. I'm negative. Every day I gain some, but I actually lose more than I gain, thanks to YouTube's corruption on people like me. A whole lot of people. But I weathered the storm. Weathered the storm in 2018. Took a beating from some very pissed off people, as if it was my fault anyways. I'm not responsible for your damn investments. But I'm telling you what I'm going to do, and I was not going to sell off, take the loss. It's all, what did we say? It's only a loss if you sell. So what was my little thing on January? I put I'll tell you the amount at some point. It wasn't, well, I was going to say it wasn't a huge amount of money, but that's all in perspective of who thinks what, right? But I put a little chunk of money aside. I'm talking cash money I had on the side. It wasn't trading. It wasn't my guy. I know a guy. Woo-woo, friend. None of that. I just said, with December, we were seeing, Litecoin down. The $22 was the low. We had Bitcoin Cash 71, Bitcoin 3100 or so. And I said, I'm gonna go do a little purchase with this, a little bit of money, we'll call it. I'm not trading it. I'm not gonna listen to someone tell me, oh, this is gonna happen. Nope. I'm not even my own knowledge of whatever. Nope. I'm just gonna place some orders in a few coins, and I chose the few main coins, by the way, like the stuff you can buy on Coinbase for the most part. And said, I'm just gonna buy because the market's so low. It was still low in January, right? And I didn't tell anybody. It didn't matter because I'm still doing my trades. I'm still have my HODL bag, and that's what I was really focused on. But I said, again, buying the dip wouldn't be a bad idea. And I was talking about that a little bit anyways. Hey, guys, if you're not trading, at least buy the dip. Oh, it might go lower. 1800's coming, 25. All right. But if you cost average down, I didn't cost average down. I just said, I think we've already bottomed from where it was in December. We already started climbing up a little bit in January. Could we have gone down more? I remember what Cliff High was saying, middle of the year could possibly go down and all that. And I said, yeah, it's possible. But where it's at that point, again, if I was just doing brand new JSNIP for, I know these cryptos are going to do good, let me just buy some. Back in the day, that's what I would just put money into Coinbase like I did before and just sit on it. So that's what I did. And you know what I told myself? If this amount of money can go to X, double, triple, quadruple, numerous X's, if you will, numerous times higher than what I put in, which I'm looking at this thinking this could be this year easily. I told myself I'm going to buy a used Tesla, not a new one. So at some point, you may see an interesting headline video that says, I just bought a Tesla, used Tesla, for such and such amount of dollars. And the amount of dollars you're going to see in the title when this happens is the amount of money that I put in to crypto at that time. And because it grew multiple times over these last several months, and again, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you might want to be expecting this video in the near future based on what cryptos are doing right now. And so the average person who doesn't know about crypto is going to find that video. How the hell did you get a Tesla for blah, blah, blah? Like, was it wrecked? No, got it from a dealership. It was used, but I got it from a dealership. Got a decent deal on it, but it was, this was the asking price, whatever, so what I paid for it. And, well, how the hell did you pay for that much if you only said your title? Is that clickbait? No. No, listen, let me continue. This investment for my Tesla, I wasn't going to trade it, this is my Tesla investment. I'm not going to touch it. It went up multiple times. Therefore, that same initial money I had 6-7 months ago, whatever the time is, has turned into enough money to buy it for that price. So yeah, I did pay that price, but I actually paid this price. I just had to wait 6 months for it. Follow me? That video, I'm telling you, is going to be coming soon. So, having said that, I'm going to feel good about myself for staying strong, sticking through the bear market of 2018, taking all kinds of beatings from trolls and haters and everything else who couldn't stand the heat. When I told you in the very beginning, these markets go up big time and they come down big time. They can make you want to puke how bad they can come down. But if you're willing to just wait a little bit of time, typically it's not that much. We've had bear markets last year, just to give you an idea. Okay. If you can weather the storm, it'll come back. That's what it's always done. And people heard that, they understood it, and still sold out. They couldn't handle it. I stayed in. Of course, again, I made my move in Litecoin at 25, thinking we're going to get 17 or lower. Didn't happen, got down to 22. I did have to buy back in higher, but I did Bitcoin Cash. Did phenomenal on that one. And then switched out fairly recently, and not switched out completely, but heavy position back into Litecoin, and I got to ride this nice little rally here recently, just in time. As a matter of fact, it was actually an epic move, and I don't say that I knew this for sure. No, we had some suspicion. Woo Woo Friend helped us out a little bit too, but again, it is what it is. So, sometime this year, there's gonna be a whole lot of people back happy with old JSNIP for, like I said, would happen. There's gonna be people that hate me, they unsubscribe. And then when their portfolio turns around, they're going to love me again. They're going to resubscribe. What's Joe doing again? Hey, Joe. What do you mean, hey, Joe? Don't you remember all those nasty things you said to me? 2018, even though I told you to prepare for things like 2018. Bear market crushes you. Well, yeah, yeah, it's all good. If I can change some people's lives just by talking about this stuff for free on YouTube, and again, I know I have my Patreon now where I give more in-depth details, private information. But, even on YouTube, and I've been talking about this stuff for a while, there's going to be a lot of people who say, oh my God, I just changed my life. I actually listened to that bald-headed son of a gun back in 2017 and 18 or whatever. I put in way more money than I should have. No, but I did anyways, and I held through it. It was terrible. It made me want to puke a few times. And oh my God, look at what it has turned into now. And yes, I'm still talking about 2019. Within a few months, did you hear Dick Algar's review on Crypto Viewing channel, YouTube channel, about this amazing psychic he knows or went and visited in Hawaii? Told him the exact amount of money he had invested in crypto. She didn't know that. He says, I've never made that public. She knew the exact amount I invested, and she told me, oh my gosh, it looks like 2 or 3 months from now you're going to have this much more, or like he didn't want to say it obviously, but significantly higher amounts. Huge. So that's not anything we're not expecting, by the way. How many people got into crypto, whether it was from me or someone else, doesn't matter, in the last couple of years? We might be rewarded massively, and you're not going to be. If you are currently, you may not be anymore one of these people I'm about to talk to you about right now. And that makes me feel good. Overtaxed, 1/3 of Americans need a side hustle to make ends meet. Yeah, you know what the highest side hustle is? Just get into crypto. Just get into crypto. Oh, okay. The guy that's teaching me how to fly these trike aircraft, him and his wife, they're already into crypto. Guess who? You know who. And ask me if I paid him for one lesson so far. One of the lessons, because he has other flight instructors that wanted cash. Go ahead and ask me, Joe, did you pay him in some crypto? I sure did. Joe, did you actually give him or his wife some free theta? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did, to get him started. Because that's how I roll. Imagine a world in which you could keep every single penny that the fruits of your own labor produced. That would be a world without income taxation, making it much easier for the average American to get by. Again, get rid of taxes. We can't pay the bills anyways. The income tax that we pay goes God knows where. A lot of it goes to interest on bonds. Hundreds of billions a year go to interest on bonds. Bonds that we never had to create in the first place through money that was borrowed, which we didn't have to borrow in the first place. We could have just printed it and used it. Seriously, we could have just printed it and used it, thus creating a wonderful place for Americans. And you think the illegals want to get over here now? Immigrants? You know how many people would be trying to break into our country? Oh my God, they don't have tax over there. Every country has taxes. They don't have any tax. Oh my, they would be killing us to get in. But imagine if that law kicked in right now, a new law comes out, IRS is abolished, we're just going to print the money the government needs. It's backed by gold, we got all this gold over here, Bix, Grand Canyon, whatever, we got it. And that's our backing. Oh, okay. How much extra money would people have? Driver's license fee? Nope. Local tax, property tax? Nope. Income tax? Nope. State income tax? Nope. Gone. These people would no longer be these people in this category of a third. Instead, we live in a world where nothing goes untaxed. About 1/3 of Americans say that their expenses are so high that after the theft of the federal government from their paychecks, they need a side hustle to make ends meet. According to Bankrate, side hustlers make $1,122 per month on average from their part-time work, up from $686 last year. But if Americans were given the right to no longer be stolen from and got to keep their own money, most wouldn't need a side hustle or part-time work to get by. Nearly half, 45%, of U.S. workers earn additional income outside of their primary career. Looks like I'm not alone, and a bunch of you aren't alone, huh? I will say this, the good thing, and I don't know about you guys because I don't know personally, but I enjoy doing these videos on YouTube. I enjoy talking to people on Patreon. Hey guys, check this out. I just heard this cool information from the Cobra, or Woo Woo Friends just say, oh wow, I enjoy it. I love it. Again, I used to do this for free on YouTube, whether there was ads or no ad. I was just, hey, let me just talk about whatever I want to talk about to people. I enjoyed it anyways. I still enjoy it, but when you enjoy something and you get paid, oh, it's fun. It's phenomenal. So it's not like, oh, I got to go to my second job at the damn bar. I got to go, I'm a bus boy, and I got to go bus. Oh, God, these drunk idiots at night. I'd rather be home doing, right? Thank God I don't have to do that. And some of y'all, I'm sure, probably are in the same position. But again, if I can get people in the crypto and, hey, guys, you take your investment in your own hands, but let me guide you with what I'm doing and maybe help you guys out in the same way. And then next thing you know, oh, my God, I put in such and such. You know, my buddy Frank at work, he had a small amount of play money. Remember when I told you a minute ago, I grabbed some money? This is my Tesla money. I think picking a few of these coins right here and just sitting on them within a number of months this year, I'm going to pay for a freaking Tesla for an absolute fraction of the price. That's going to make people sick when I pull this off. You won't believe it. By the way, I'm this close. Just saying. And I'm getting kind of excited, to be honest with you, that I just gonna get a Tesla used for a small amount of what it actually is worth. Like, I can't wait to do this video. Now I don't even know where the hell I was going with that. But let me just rewind. If you can take a small amount of your money in crypto, like my friend, I was about to say Frank at work, he did something similar to what I did. Although I didn't ask him at the time I was doing it, I didn't really tell anybody. I just kept it private. I'm just gonna do this for myself. It doesn't matter anyway. Why do I need to tell him, hey guys, I'm gonna make a purchase on some crypto and sit on it? Like, okay, Joe, we thought you were doing that all the time. Why are you telling us? You know. Well, because it was specific. I'm trying to buy a Tesla really, really cheap via the price of these things exploding. But nonetheless, nothing I did spectacular, like, oh, I got into this, I got out, I got back in. No, this was just a sit on it tight bag. Frank at work was doing something similar, not necessarily for Tesla, just to let me see if I can get something and turn it into more. And he turned somewhere in the teens. I don't remember his exact number of money, like $1,500, $1,200, $1,300, something, into like $6,800. Doing almost nothing. I love it. I want to hear more of those stories. When we go on the crypto cruise, I'm going to be surrounded by people telling me those stories. And I can't wait to hear about it. And I'm going to have my little trike crew, the Litecoin, or what do we call it, Litecoin flight crew, whatever. We're up in the sky in these little trikes flying around, running in formation. Hey guys, you want to run in an L? Can we do the L, the Litecoin with a little line? Can we do that in the formation? You guys feel comfortable? All right, let's do it. Boom. Litecoin style. With John Kim underneath us. Bum, 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 bum. Opa, Litecoin style. Actually, no, I think John Kim's gonna be in the back of mine. And we'll be flying like this. He'll be in the back, I'll be in the front. You know what I'm saying? Where else could you do this? Where else can you get a return like this? Nowhere. Nowhere. I'm just because. And I know the market fluctuates. Oh my gosh. But can we just quickly look at this screen? Litecoin, $138 right now. Again, it was 25 or so when I got out in December. I did get back in January, of course, again in the Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum. This is getting kind of interesting because Woo Woo Friend had told us something recently regarding Ethereum and Litecoin. We're getting ready to make some really nice moves, both those two specifically. And I've been watching them over the last couple of days, and Litecoin for sure. Ethereum, not bad, you know, not bad. It's moving, but point of this is, you know, ETH is up 5%. Redcoin today, nearly 8%. Tron, 5.6%. Bitcoin, 3%. Again, in one day. The stock market, who wants to play with that piece of garbage? Who wants to play with that piece of garbage when you have this? So hopefully Snip can help that number of 1/3 get out of that position. Hey guys, just invest some of that money into crypto. Can you wait 2 or 3 years from now, from today? Because there's probably going to be a bull market that's epic and then a crash. But when it crashes, where are we going down to? Maybe Litecoin doesn't break $100 next time and never get under $100. Last time it got to 25 or 22 and change. Maybe it runs up to $800, $900, $1,000, then crashes down. Up, crashes down to what? 300, 200? Again, as I've said, this, like Cliff Hyatt said, especially these crocodile teeth, the staircase all the way up. So the general trend is up with big stair step, sharp teeth, if you will. Big up, big down, big up, big down. But the general trend is up. So you do get to a point at some point where even the hardest crash you've ever experienced in crypto, maybe if you were new, doesn't go back down to the last cycle low. So you're like, oh, I'm way past that. I don't care. I'm still way up money, big money. Of course, you wish, oh, I was got out of the top because I was up massively. But that's what everybody says at the top. And most people, you're just not going to find the top. And you're not going to find the absolute bottom. You're going to get close, maybe. Maybe not. But after it happens, then you look back, oh, yeah, I got out here. Man, I should have hung on a little longer. I should have did this. Should have. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Because, again, as the cycle continues and it goes up again, you're not going to be bothered at all that you got out or got in when you did. Good times are coming. Take care.